when we've been shooting recently, one of the cameras that we have that we shoot with Panasonic S1H had when we bought the camera, and if you would bring up the mounting device on that from B&H, bring up the first picture. You're on the third picture first, so people can see what they're looking at. That's how you take an S1H and rig it up with a mat box and cage handle and everything else. And we have that kind of system so you can have a follow focus on there.
Yeah.
And it's easier to use. A mat box is for keeping light out so it doesn't reflect into your lens the same way. And the cage allows you to hook all kinds of things to it, like monitors and other stuff. Put those pipes down below so you can hook other things to it. So the cage gives you all that. So you can buy these packages right now. Actually, that's a pretty damn good price for that.
That's not bad.
If you're a person that's out there that's never bought this stuff before, you'd say, wow, that's really expensive for that. But it's not. It doesn't come with a monitor either for that price. That's just showing that. Mm-hmm. But there's your piece. Down below, when we got this unit, we did not realize that we thought we'd be screwing this thing into our tripods or gimbals, etc. Mm-hmm. And when we got it, you can mount that piece on the bottom, and it has a V-shape. And Spencer, you can show it to him too.
Absolutely.
But a V-shaped,
doing an unboxing here.
A V-shaped piece that you can slide it right in and click it in and click it out, and you just slide it in. So you take it off a tripod, you put it on a gimbal, you get another piece like that. But we didn't have the other pieces. We just had the piece for this because it was for our tripod, and we actually are using it right now. So we got a few more of these that we can use on because we got more than one camera, multiple cameras, so we can use on other cameras. So we have
there it is.
One of them. So what it is that we take it, you can show on the camera, Spence. So this one locks in, and then you push that button and it comes out.
Just releases. And this is the part that attaches to the camera itself. So that way it can be completely mounted to any type of device, and you can have multiple of these, and you can easily flip and swap on the go anytime you need it. And it's really secure when it's on there. It will not budge. Actually, this one's feels even more tight.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. Here.
Yeah, so these pieces we're going to be doing, we got a couple more of these, and we're going to put them on. Once we're assured that we're going to put it on one thing or another, we're going to attach all these things to our gimbals so we can slide it right off a tripod, put it right on a gimbal. And a gimbal, in our case, is going to be a Glidecam style, Flycam style unit where we can go out and rig and do balanced shots with a jacket. And it's some super good way of shooting, but that way you can easily get it on the tripod right away. Boom, boom, boom. And these things didn't exist. This kind of system didn't exist. I don't know if they have a patent on this little deal or what, but it doesn't matter to us.
Genius, honest.
But it's really super good. So you can see the V shape here and here and how they slide together. This being connected to the actual tripod or gimbal.
Yes.
And this being, of course, connected to your camera.
Yep.
And you screw that on there on your camera, and it all has those things.
That's the part that you...
I wish they had these things years ago. Now, there are other systems out there, but we've never found one that is as built well and solid.
Honestly,
and
Shape
sturdy.
just makes some pretty good stuff. It's just...
Shape makes good stuff. And this goes back to... And there's other companies that make good stuff, too, okay?
Yeah.
There's Wooden, and there's a bunch of them. People like their systems, and we've got Shape stuff all over for our cameras, and we stay with that system because it all fits. You know, you go to a different brand, and the stuff doesn't fit together with that brand, and so we've stuck with Shape. But the biggest reason we've stuck with Shape is that Shape guys out of Canada, the company themselves, are pretty good guys.
They're cool.
They're really cool. They're nice people.
We met them.
Call them on the We call them on the phone. And they're willing to answer all your questions. They're easy to get along with. They're really, really super helpful. They're just trying to help you solve your problem and get a solution. And then as a customer, when you give them, say, hey, why does this do this? Why doesn't this do that? They think, oh, maybe we should do that. And they go back. They remind me of sound devices. in the field recording. They actually listen to what you say and go back in, and all of a sudden, 4 or 6 months later, they got the item.
They actually care.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic
Yeah.
because in
Well,
our
that's
industry,
cool.
that's necessary. But the biggest thing was we're at the Shape booth, and this is back in 2018 because 2019. This is that 2019 Las Vegas show because the 2020 show we couldn't go to.
I thought we went to 2018.
Yeah, we did, and 2019.
Oh, okay.
But-
oh, yeah. We went both years. I forgot about that. Yeah.
But 2020 we couldn't go. So anyway, we're at the booth at 2019,
yeah.
and we were missing a critical piece. What was that? You remember? Something on one of our Shape GH5 cages. It was something that we couldn't get, and I couldn't get it matched up at B&H to get the unit. Anyway,
I actually don't remember exactly what the piece was.
yeah, it was some piece. So anyway, we're in the booth, and we told the guy, hey, by the way, we're missing this piece. I had another one with me, so I showed it to him. And
I'm
I
just going to
said,
see if it's a part of our unit real quick.
you really think you should get up right now?
Just keep talking about your story.
So anyway, this you always throw me off when you get up.
Oh.
So you're talking about
You have your own
the
camera.
guy, You had the extra
No,
piece.
mentally.
Oh.
You had
Yeah.
the extra piece. And
Yeah, they had it. So the guy went over there and took one of his apart that was on a showroom floor that he was showing the customers, and he just gave it to me. And he said, here. And that was the end of it. It was just like, okay, dude, I'm going to buy stuff from your company. And that's what we've continued to do. After that, that was just
Oh,
like-
yeah. After you
because
threw us
we
that
really needed that thing because it was keeping us from doing something, and I don't remember, but holding the whole cage together properly.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get the piece, and he solved our problem, and that was the end of that, and he gave it to us for free. So it wasn't the free part that did it; it's just that he took it right off of his showroom that he still had like a day.
Yeah, it was like as an extra.
He had like it right. He had a day and a half of show still to do yet, and he didn't have to do it.
It was awesome.
So anyway, they always are coming up with new solutions and new and really nice stuff. Their stuff isn't the cheapest because it's really well made, and it's professional level stuff. So all this stuff isn't going to like these two little pieces here. You'd say, well, how much are they? And most people would say, I don't know. It looks like about $25, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows,
Yeah.
right? These are about $150.
They're
The setup.
yeah,
160,
probably
160.
right around there.
No, it's well, we just bought it. We bought a few of them, so maybe it's 160. I don't remember plus tax. And from B&H, and B&H's price is better than buying direct. So you buy from B&H because
Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't.
that's their distributor, their big distributor here. And I don't buy from Amazon. Not that we dislike Amazon, but B&H is
They have a customer service that's
yeah.
like none other.
They sell this stuff. The people in Amazon don't know what this stuff is. They don't know what it's for. It's a thing in a box to them.
Yeah, they
Something
sell
in a
everything.
box.
That's all it is. They
Yeah.
sell boxes of shit for money.
Yeah, that's all they care about though.
Right. They just move boxes.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Thus the term box mover. Where B&H, everything is. Oh, it works like this. When I called
Yeah,
them
they're
up,
really salesmen.
I had to. They sent me a wrong size one the other day, and I just
Yeah.
had to return it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was like a mini version of this.
Yeah, we
a
got the
little
wrong
one.
size.
We got the wrong
Which
size.
I believe this picture is that mini version.
No, that picture is the whole thing.
No, it's not. Look, because you can tell the release lever is that same exact pushing.
No, that release lever is that one right there on the S1H. That's the big block.
Because that in the back is the release lever on the pushing. That's a small version.
Yeah, but
While this
see
one has
that
a
block?
side one.
You see that block here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but that
I
is
can't
what
do cursor. So are you talking about the part that says shape on it?
It's right above that.
He's-
It's like a little tongue.
he's talking about. The little red
The
part.
little red piece right above the shape.
And he's saying that the one we have is on the side, just like
Yeah.
this unit.
Yeah.
Okay, just like this unit, because they changed it since that picture was done.
Oh, I
It
see.
used to be that way, but it's big like this.
Ah.
That one was big like that,
Ah.
not little. But anyway, we had to return it, and B&H always, they take things back and they fixed it, and they put me on hold forever to talk to Shape to find out what the real part number that they really needed. I mean, they are camera people, and they are.
Oh, yeah.
They are people that are in this industry, and then when you start talking about things that work, I was talking to her about how we use our lenses and how much we love our lenses.
Oh, yeah.
with Panasonic, and how the color.
Our lenses are great.
The color is great with the Zine carbon fiber lenses, the new ones that they got on the market now. They're prime cinema lenses, and they're really, really, really good.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
it's just like-
they're excellent.
It's so surprisingly good. So anyway, back to this is a great thing, and anybody that has a camera and mounting, and the reason I got into this and mounting on a tripod with a normal plate and going to a gimbal and wanting to make it easier for them to get on and off. This little setup here, you can put on all your cameras.
Oh, it's so nice, and you can swap to a gimbal. You can swap to
You can
a
put this
tripod.
if you have Canon
You
or
can
you have different
easily
ones.
dismount your camera if you need to put, let's say, a matte box and adjust it. Anything like that. So nice.
Right, we're going to end up, using these for all and getting extra plates and things like pieces like this. We got another one of these for one of our gimbals coming in on Monday also.
Yes, we do.
So because we were missing the one piece that we needed, because of course they sent the miniature that I just mentioned. So that's the excitement about Shape, and not to prolong it any more than that, but this is such a difference maker for us in shooting and time and effort. You don't have to take the damn screwdriver out and unscrew it and then try to put it back on the plate and stick it on there and make it stay and get it straight, and you just slip on.
It'll literally
boom,
save
boom,
us
boom, boom, boom.
Gosh, that's
more
gonna
than
make so much
30 minutes in a
easier.
shoot.
Right, so we'll be attaching and probably getting a few more plates and attaching things to each gimbal as we go. And I really think we've got these over the shoulder. I don't know if you've ever showed. You want to grab one of those? I'm asking you to get out of your seat now.
That's
even
fine.
though I just complained about it a minute ago.
Grab which one?
A shoulder mount unit. Like,
Do you want me to show it on here too? They have a picture.
are you sure they do?
Yeah. 'cause
No,
I
no,
got
no,
here-
no, no, not Shape. This is Glidecam. This is our Glidecam shoulder mounts.
Gotcha.
Nah, that's different.
Gotcha.
Now, we don't do those. We got handles and
I
stuff, but
didn't
we
show
don't
it.
do those.
They didn't see it. They're just looking at you right now.
So this thing here, we've also had, there's a plate that goes on right up here, okay?
Yeah.
So you put a plate on this one and you screw it on there. This would be screwed then to this, okay? Right?
Yeah.
That would be
You got the
screwed to
pretzel
there.
container in the
And
way.
then we take the camera, which is on here.
Oh, make sure
Okay, yeah.
that they
Why
can
don't
hear
you
you.
move into
Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go. Perfect.
Sorry.
Beautiful.
This-
No, you're good.
Screwed
Okay.
in to this.
Yep. Right, that's screwed into there. And then you slide the camera in. Yeah, jingo, snap ya, and it's in there. And you can feel how, and you probably heard how solid that is. That's super solid.
Yeah.
With a really nice, well-made mechanized lever here that will release it. And that way you can set your camera in here. But this little unit here, have you ever shown this?
Oh,
We've got
little bit,
we've
not
got a
much.
couple of these things. Go ahead, Spence.
Well, this unit is truly a monopod. First of all, it's like this as a unit, and sometimes if you need, you can even have a camera
Can you
stretch
bend
out
down?
like this. It can even stretch out like this, like a boom pole. Even if you want it to bend down, just like a boom pole with a mic, you can still do that. Though I don't recommend using this side nut right here if you have a heavier camera, because it will fall off and break. I would not do that. Screw it in with the actual screwing device right here with a true screwdriver and everything. But this is pretty nice for a shoulder mount, though. It's actually really comfy. I've even modified my own to make it easier for outdoor shooting. When I added foam to this part of the unit, so that way it won't hurt my shoulder, and I can have it out even farther and balance it with the back end of here, because this is pretty heavy back end, but it's only about, I don't know, how many pounds do you think this is?
Your audio's fine. You're good. Just
Oh, that's about 5 or 6 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
whole
So you need it to be sticking out and extended farther, so that way it can distribute a camera that's probably about 15 pounds or more.
Yeah, that Glidecam mine is it's got this aircraft aluminum, so it's super sturdy,
Very
super
light.
strong, but still light, and it's made so well. One thing you can do, and you can hold it as a monopod and do longer shots. All you have to do is wrap a couple of sandbags around the bottom to keep it stable, and you can stabilize that thing.
And honestly, because the bottom and how it's shaped, it's pretty easy to hold without wobbling around that much.
Yeah. So our picture is taking like some of our, and that's called an ultra shot by Glidecam, and is to put a plate on there, stick one of those on there, and you can move that to the ultra shot tripod.
Exactly. Just put it on all
regular
all
regular
units at once.
gimbal with a jacket. You can put them on a lot of different units and move from thing to thing to thing, and that changes everything when you're trying to do a shot. Because a lot of times when you're trying to do a shot, sometimes the moment is not a long moment. It might be like when we were walking around the zoo and we're trying to get shots of the zoo and we got somebody walking in front of us, you got a zookeeper and you're interviewing and everything like that. You don't have a lot of time to say, hey, I want to switch it out. And nobody's going to stand around and wait for you to get a screwdriver out and start unscrewing stuff.
Yeah. There's not enough time.
So it's we see this as a huge time saver and a way to really change the way that we can shoot and be quicker and more facile. So
In my opinion, everything's
exciting.
about time when it comes to the shoot.
Yeah.
So.